Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Happy Monday. Glad to have you guys joining us on our live stream. 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World, October 1st, 2021. Welcome in. It's an early start because this park opens up earlier than any of the other three parks, which are all opening up at 9 a.m. this morning. Good morning, everybody who's popped into the channel this morning. Good morning, Connor, Carol. Carol, they're on their way to the airport right now. Have a safe trip. Good morning, Jen. Good morning, Maud, Rachel. Jeremy 777 is in. How you doing this morning, Jeremy? Good morning. Good morning, Eden. Michael. Disney Dad 98 is in. So we got a little bit of a lag here. Let me play around with some of our frame rates. Let's see what we can get. You never know. I might be able to tweak this thing up a little bit better. I'm gonna try. See if we can go to 1080p. Crazy, I know. Crazy. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Susan. Alexandra. Happy Monday. Sarah's going to be ninja watching. As long as you've got your ninja outfit on. All right, we're going to refresh a little bit, guys. Thank you so much, Eden. Glad you could be with us this morning. I'm refreshing to get a little bit better resolution. Let's see what I can do here. No. See if that makes any difference whatsoever. I make it a little clearer. There we go. Good morning, Laura. Good to see you in. Ted wants to do the Lion King show, the Festival of the Lion King, for the first time tonight. All right. I'm curious to see what your thoughts are. Good morning, Mike. Happy Monday. Loving this world. Cannot wait. This is the day I've been waiting for. The most exciting show ever. Kitetails. Woo! Every day we're going to AK Kitetails. Woo! Kites are swimming in the water. Kitetails. Woo! Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you. All right, let's get started here. All right, I'm getting black looping on my side on my secondary device. Let me know in the chat. Are you guys seeing this, or are you getting a black screen as well? Everybody else, good morning. You just popping in. The circle of life. All right, there we go. Refresh, guys. I just refreshed. There we are. I wanted to share with you what our 50th map looks like here at Animal Kingdom. We've got the Beacon of Magic with the Tree of Life, with our 50th celebration symbol at the bottom. Now we're gonna have to plan a live stream to come back later in the night one evening and check out the Tree of Life at night. I love rope drops. We may have to do some supplemental park closures just to capture all the magic that's been going on here, especially at night. That's great, G-Monk, no black square. You know what? It took me forever to figure out what that was. I don't even know how I initiated it. I cannot believe that showed up on the last fireworks cruise that I could do for happily ever after. But you know, it is what it is, unfortunately. It took me about 20 minutes to figure out that it was a chat box. Popped up in the middle, and I had to go into some really deep menus to get rid of them. Walking by, we got lots of guests enjoying the Barbarossas this morning. Mom and baby. I think it's the first Barbarossa that's been born here in the Animal Kingdom in many, many years. Good morning, Mary. Good to have you in. Good morning, Brenda. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Disney's Animal Kingdom. So Ted asked about doing the Lion King, Festival of the Lion King show. I love that show. Right now, Ted, I am still very uncomfortable and with the stability of our connection. And the thing with the Festival of the Lion King, once you're into that show, you're kind of in that show. Unfortunately, 3 weeks ago, I tried to stream the Flight Bird show, Birds in Flight. I got like the first part of it, and then it just would not reconnect, so I had to slip out of the theater. I fear that if I do that with Festival of the Lion King, I don't know, I'll have to go in and test it. I think what I'll do is I'll do a test stream one day where it's not public and see how it goes. Good morning, Lisa. How are you? Good to see you in this morning, Stephen. LD. Tell you what, guys, I missed you guys over the weekend, especially Friday. I mean, we were there for the 50th, all kinds of stuff going on, and I was very tempted to go live and to stream and share it with you. But we had other streamer friends who were in the parks, and they were walking around with their cameras just down at their side. I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, we can't get connection. We can't stream. And they were just frustrated. So I'm like, you know, I don't know if I want to invite myself into that frustration and invite you guys into that frustration. So I figured that we'd do as much as we could with Instagram and Facebook but it never replaces the idea of being able to chat with you guys live. So for someone who's in for the very first time, again, let me introduce myself. My name is Chris. My wife Susan is in the chat for Ear to Ear Magic. We are sometimes and oftentimes here together. Today, this morning, I am by myself. Susan's at home with the kids, making sure that everything goes well with school, since we basically abandoned them to do school by themselves on Friday because it was a long day. We didn't stay till park close, but we did pretty long. So it was a long one. But anyway, we are residents here. We live right behind the Walt Disney World property. And the reason we live here is because we moved just to enhance what we can do for our content for Ear to Ear Magic. We moved here 2.5 years ago. And we are doing this just so we can share what magic and experiences we have so that we can kind of pass it along to you. Our live streams are family friendly. That is something that we hold true to, and we want to make sure that we uphold that standard. And in doing so, we have mods. Our moderator is in here to make sure that you guys are safe, you have respectable chat, you can feel comfortable watching this with your toddler or your grandma in the room. And if someone comes in and decides they don't want to follow up to the community standards, they will be reminded, they will be timed out, and eventually they will be blocked if they can't follow the rules. So please make sure that if you are coming in, that you follow the family standard guidelines and that you keep it family friendly for everything that we do and talk about. We also keep our chat very much limited to what's going on in the parks when it comes to travel as well. Susan and I are Travelmation travel agents, so we do help our travel clients all the time. So if you want to talk about Universal or cruises or anything else like that, feel free to do so. We'd be glad to help you guys out when it comes to questions and answers when it comes to that. Also, over this past weekend, we are, at this point, we are up to 6,215 subscribers on YouTube, and it's only because of word of mouth and you guys helping us out with that. So if you guys are watching for the very first time and would love to, participate in some of our future live streams and experiences, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you join us on future live streams. And we are growing only because of the fact that you guys are sharing out, making it possible, hitting the like button so that we get recommended to other YouTube who are watching and want to know more about Disney. And also because of the fact that it's just an amazing crew in here. So the chat, if you're watching and you're not joining in and chatting with everybody that's in our chat room this morning, you're missing out on hanging out with the Magic Crew. So good morning, Magic Crew. Let's go have some fun here in Animal Kingdom. Talk a little bit about what some of the things we did over this past weekend at some of the other parks for the 50th. And look out for some new food, for some new fun and experiences, including Disney Kitetails. First show will be at 11:15. There's 11:15, 12:15, 1:15, 3:15, and 4:15. So we're going to try to catch the first show of that today. That will be the first time I've seen it in person. So let's see what happens if we can catch that show today as well. And as well, let's just have some fun. Welcome. Happy Monday, guys. Hilaria, good morning. All the way from Italy. Glad to have you in. Welcome to Orlando. Orlando. J-Mox says it's a great Monday. Buffalo Bills victory. Pumpkin spice coffee. That sounds pretty good. Animal Kingdom stream. And the best streamers on YouTube. Hey, what channel are they on? I can't watch though. I'm gotta do my own stream. Brenna says, see you real Chris soon. We're on the bus. We may have ourselves some friends join us. Brenna and Jen will be at the Animal Kingdom today. So we may have some friends join us on a few rides and attractions today. All right, we're gonna see if that makes any difference, guys. Yeah, so here's the thing. I've got a system set up to where I will automatically switch between cellular connectivity and Wi-Fi. And of course, we're working off of Disney Wi-Fi. Disney Wi-Fi, of course, cut off as soon as I got over to Starbucks. And my system was continually trying to work off of a Disney Wi-Fi, which was insufficient or non-existent as I crossed over the bridge. I'm turning it off. I think I'm just gonna try to go completely with cellular and see what happens in the next few minutes. So let's see if it makes any difference. I think that's the problem. And you guys who've been watching us for a while know that this is the issue we've been having. And this is part of the problem I think we've been having when it comes to doing Magic Kingdom and the like. We've been trying to do a duality of Wi-Fi and connection with cellular. Wi-Fi has just not been working here at Disney the past few months. And I think whenever it switches over to Wi-Fi, I lose it, guys. All right, so you guys know that when I first get into a rope drop, my first instinct is to head on over to the Kilimanjaro Safari. Why is that? Animals are much more active in the morning. Usually your standby is a lot shorter. Good morning, Bespoke. How are you? Morning, Jeffrey. Good to see you. 5-minute wait for Kilimanjaro.
All right. Good luck. Love you. She said everything went smoothly this morning. Really? Yeah, just the kids got up and they got dressed.
Jumbo, everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safaris. In order to keep your wait time to a minimum, we ask that you please keep your group together, keep up with the party in front of you, and fill in all the available space. It is not necessary to form a single file line. If you are traveling with a stroller, please have children and valuables unloaded before you reach our stroller parking area. If you are traveling with someone in a scooter or wheelchair, please have this person lead your party through the line. This will help keep your wait time to a minimum. Once again, please keep your group together, keep up with the party in front of you, and fill in all the available space. Thank you for touring with Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safaris, we go wild.
I feel a disturbance in the force. We must have a Jedi in the chat. Morning, Studio Tatooine. Oh no, Bespoke. I totally get it. The Tragical Express is coming for you. I would like to say, Bespoke, it was an honor and a privilege to get to meet you and your mother in person on Friday. It was a great joy for us and a huge surprise. So glad we could have that happen. And thank you guys for spending some time with us and for helping us out on Friday. I know Loving Disney World is extremely grateful as well. So thank you guys, appreciate that. Guys, we are already up to 42 likes this morning. Thank you guys for hitting those thumbs up for us. 42% to our goal. Good morning. see how quickly we can get to 100. And you know how it works. The more you guys chat, the more thumbs up we get, the more likely it is for new Disney friends and
Down there, my friends will tell you what row to go to as long as you tell them how many are with you. You're welcome to keep your drinks with you. In fact, I encourage it. As long as it's got a lid, you're good to go. Welcome aboard, everybody. Love this bowl, by the way. That's fine. Wait for the board.
just one. Can I jump in the back?
Yeah, row 9 for me.
Perfect, thank you.
Before you begin your trip, you should know that the
Alright guys, as we say here in Toronto, we say Twende. Twende is Swahili. Let's go.
To ensure a safe and pleasant trip, you should be in good health and
All right.
blood pressure.
It's gonna be our vehicle right here. I've specifically requested the back so that I won't have my camera in front of anybody's view.
Well, they'll be on both sides. Sit in the middle, buddy, until we get going, and then you can hop back and forth, okay?
Alrighty, y'all. Anyone that rates out, watch those doors. Because those doors are going to show, so watch those hands, arms, feet, and legs. Sante Sana Warden. Here in Harambe, we say Twende, and that means, let's go.
Let's go.
My name's Ron. I will be your sparring tour guide driver for
Good
today,
morning,
everyone.
Nikki.
I hope everyone's having a great morning. 'Cause
Connor.
I know I am. So good morning to everyone. Now, before we get started on our safari, we're going to go over 2 safety rules with y'all. I just ask that we remain fully seated, don't stand up or turn around, even if the truck is stopped. Same thing goes for the little ones, don't lift them up, please keep them fully seated as well. You're in your lap or the seat next to you. I also ask that we do not call out or make any noises to the animals. Now, we're going to go ahead and get this safari underway.
Daddy.
Our first area we're visiting is going to be the Little Aturi Forest, so keep those eyes peeled because in this forest there are going to be some animals that have some really great camouflage. Now, we may or may not see every animal today due to sleeping patterns or migration patterns, but we do have some pretty great luck, so keep those eyes peeled. And off to that right, towards that far back right corner, we're going to have an okapi. Now, okapis have zebra-like stripes, but that doesn't mean that they are related to them. Believe it or not, they're actually related to the giraffe, which is really cool. The best way you can tell, because if you look at its head, it's got the shape of a giraffe's head. Now, if we spot any giraffes later on, definitely see if you can spot the resemblance between the two of them. Now, if you have any questions at all throughout this safari, definitely feel free to ask. I promise I do not bite. Now, we have quite a few antelopes on top of that hill off to the right side as well. And those tannish ones will be the greater kudu. Those are actually going to be our females. You can tell they're females because they don't grow any horns, whereas the males will. And those horns can grow about 2 to 3 feet tall and a spiral shape upward, so they do get pretty big in size. Now, if you happen to see an animal and I miss it, definitely point it out for the rest of us. Now, we have these orange antelopes opposite our right-hand side. They're going to be called bongos. Bongos get the nickname Ghost. They're very shy personalities. Now you might spot the one with the darker coat, and that's actually be the male.
That is such an emoji.
Oh, okay.
No stork.
As we leave the forest, we're going to be making our way down to a river called Safi River. And we'll see if we can find any hippos, crocodiles, or pelicans. Keep those eyes peeled towards the water. I'll try my best to spot them with you. And we are in this together, so.
Good morning,
Again,
John.
if you spot
How are
one and I
you?
don't point it out, let me know. Bite of 2,000 pounds PSI, so that is a lot of force that they're capable of having. And coming up on my right, we're gonna have the baobab tree, the tree right here in the middle that's leafless. It gets the nickname the tree of life because 8 to 9 months out of the year there's gonna be a drought. So during that period of time, animals of course are gonna be searching for water to help them survive during that rough period of time. And I'll just name one of the list of animals that need that tree to help them survive. And it's gonna be an elephant. When elephants are actually searching for water, they're searching for that baobab tree. And once they find that baobab, they'll take their test, poke out the tree's trunk to get the water out that way, which how it does get the nickname the tree of life. And that tree alone can hold thousands and thousands of gallons of water for these animals. And it looks like we got quite a few wildebeest up to that right corner. It's that little alleyway. And there are going to be some grayish antelopes. And for wildebeest, they can travel about 500 to 1,000 miles. So that's what the distance from Florida to New York that are going to be migrating. So we'll travel a very big distance in an insanely large group of 1.5 million wildebeest. So that is insane. So for that big group, and as they are stampeding in that very big distance, it has been proven that you actually can't see their dust cloud from space. And just go ahead and keep looking left or right. You never know what animals will pop out at. They all have free roam out here, so they may not be in that same spot on the next safari. Because no two safaris are ever the same. Now we'll pull up past this rock and we'll do a stop for these wild painted dogs. Now these painted dogs are not related to hyenas, so don't let that confuse you. Their patterns, the patterns on those coats are very jagged and uneven patterns.
Look. See? See me?
Now, if you go to Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, you will see their cousin, the reticulated giraffe. And the patterns on those fellas are more rounded and even, versus the Maasai's that are here that are jagged and uneven. Into that corner off that right side, we have a few more wildebeest and a few springbok. Now springbok are going to be those more smaller.
It's Humphrey.
Now we got two animals to talk about. On the left we'll have the mandrills, and off to the right we'll have an African elephant. But we'll go ahead and talk about the mandrills first off to the left. Now for the mandrills, they're one of the largest monkeys in the world. The males can reach about 100 pounds, and the females will weigh about 30. Now off to the right we have the African elephant. Now that's going to be two overgrown males. The best way you can tell a male elephant from a female is because during the daytime, male elephants are solitary. They prefer to be alone, whereas the females remain in their groups during the whole time, 24/7. And eventually though, and as we go around this bend, hopefully we'll be able to spot some elephants coming on the left side. left side, just coming up. And we're going to be going around this island now, and on this island we're going to be a group of the greater flamingos. And we call a group of flamingos a flamboyance. So a flamboyance of flamingos. And if you look at the island they stand on, fun little thing I like to share is it's going to be in the shape of a hidden Mickey. And these flamingos get their paint coloration as well from their diet, which consists of these shrimp called brine shrimp. And they have a mineral called keratin in them, which will turn those feathers pink after eating so much of that shrimp. So originally those feathers are white until they eat that shrimp. As we leave the west left spot,
Up on top of the hill, it's hard to see.
the Army cheetah is one of the faster cats. They can run 50 to 60 miles per hour, but only for a few seconds or a few yards. So they're more like sprinters compared to marathon runners.
There's two of them. See them? They're all out getting their suntans.
And these big cats, they can sleep 15 to 20 hours a day.
See?
So that's a lot of sleep they'll be
I'll
doing.
block the sun for you. Now you can see.
Party all night.
See the lion? What does the
Go ahead
lion
and stay
say?
seated, guys. I'm going to sit back down my second row.
What does it say? What does the lion say?
And our safari here, we're actually do a swing by the warden's post. And after this, you'll be able to see some adorable Nigerian dwarf goats. And there's two animals here on the reserve that are fully domesticated all around the world. One of them would be these adorable goats you're about to see, and the second would be the Ankole cattle that we saw earlier. And the reason these goats are here, though, they provide a warden with a very nutritional milk, which is also high in value. And if you would like to pet any of these adorable goats and a few other animals, you can actually head over to the affection section at Rafiki's Planet Watch. So once you get off my truck, just make your way up towards stroller parking. And once you see stroller parking, make a left. And at the end of that path on the left side, you'll see an umbrella with a sign above it that says Rafiki's Planet Watch. And the last train will go out around 4:30. So if you have the opportunity to check that out, definitely do it. I highly recommend it. It's really neat. And if anyone wants to help out, now I hope everyone had as much fun as I did out here today. You got it, Warden. Alrighty, folks, on that right side, once those doors have to slide open, once those hands, arms, feet, and legs. Once again, my name is Ron. It's been a pleasure being your driver today. Stay hydrated, go wild, and
That took a while before we can get another connection. Are we back again?
Yeah.
You know, I'm beginning to think that being a vlogger instead of a live streamer might be a lot easier than this. I just can't keep connection anymore. I've got 4 bars of 5G, but it won't keep a stream connection. So I don't know how much of you guys got to see of the actual safari this morning. Unfortunately, that is a terrible thing because I see a lot of animals this morning. Got to see the giraffes up close, the Watusi cattle, the Ancola cattle were right by us. The got to see the mandrills this morning. The ostriches are right by the vehicle. I saw an entire crash of rhinoceroses, including Ranger, the baby, all again right by the vehicle. Felt like if I had focused on just videoing it and vlogging it later, you guys could have seen it. I feel like you missed out on getting to see some really cool animals this morning. I think I figured out why we're having so many problems though. I mean, this is their Wi-Fi. And it needs to be upgraded a little bit. A couple of those may have, I think we may have a few breakers. May have a few breakers that need to be reset. Oh. But we keep on keeping on. My favorite spot to catch caravans as the boat caravans come around. If you guys are just jumping in, thank you guys for popping in and hanging out with us. Happy Monday morning. So we spend some time here at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. Good morning, Dave. I think I said a good morning to a lot of you guys. You probably never heard it, so I apologize if you missed it. Renee is in. Good morning, Renee. A Disney Peloton ride. That sounds pretty good. I need to get one of those. I saw they're $400 off now. So that means they're $400 less too expensive for me. So that's awesome. That's great. Appreciate you guys sticking through the looping and the refreshing and the heebing and the jeebing. Good morning, Jillian. Happy Monday. Always hang around here just in case we catch ourselves one of the boat caravans, because they're so close. It's still, look at this. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but it's so cool this morning and the sun hasn't crested yet. All the condensation on the bridge here on the wood is still here from overnight. So you make the squeaky noise. You don't get that if it's like really hot and it burns it off real quick. It's gonna be a warm day, but at least starts off kind of nice and cool. I like this area, Jillian, because it is very tranquil. It's very nice and quiet. Always looking for those hidden Mickeys that aren't there, but you find them anyway. You never know, you might find 3 impressions that fit. Sort of like that one. It's not a hidden Mickey, but it's close. And as I say, if I guess he's a hidden Mickey, my gosh, it's a hidden Mickey. Yeah, yeah. Just imagine if this is Magic Kingdom on Friday. Got a lot of people coming in 26 days. You guys hear that? It's coming from the area where you walk your service animals. It's kind of scary. I see a bunny. I see a Pandoran bunny in the bushes here. See if I can find him again without scaring him. He's in there somewhere. There he is. There's a bunny friend.
You went to class too? They're most active early in the morning.
Everybody be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. No wascally rabbits. There's a wascally rabbit. Crazy. So many people. Oh my gosh. Just give me some space, people. I just came here to see enchantment. Good morning, Dave and Sherry. Just in time for the bunny wolf. Disney golfer, happy Monday. Welcome to Pandora. Pandora. So for those of you guys just jumping in today, again here at Animal Kingdom, we're going to be checking out a few of the newest things that are 50th anniversary. First being the new show that started last Friday that we have not seen yet, Disney Kitetails. First showing is today at 11:15. We're going to try to catch that show. Everybody wave to our friends down there. Hi guys, good to see ya. Yeah, good morning. I know, I'm happy to see you too. You guys looking good today. Disney golfers at both shows. I'm assuming you're talking Enchantment and Harmonious. Love them both, spectacular. I know some people don't like them because they're really looking at them. Spectacular, thanks. So yeah, we're going to talk a little bit more about those shows, my personal opinions, when we have a little bit of a break later on today. Some of the experiences we had over the weekend. Love to hear you guys, if anybody else has seen them or has any expectations. We can jump into the chat and talk a little bit more about the two brand new fireworks shows. Loving Disney World, can't wait to watch Kitetails. Woo! Every day they're swimming in the water. Kitetails. Oh, they are really loud. Sarah, you'd think they'd be louder in the nighttime, but during the day, bright sunny sun today. Oh look, another glorious morning. Makes me sick. Winnie, must we form a calming circle? Have an end of line sign, which is normally only out when it goes out beyond the queue. That's interesting. J-Mock, waiting to see Enchantment, won't watch it online. I see it in person first. I agree. Wait. There's no point in having the road, especially if you have a trip coming up. 40-minute wait for Flight of Passage, which is really not that bad.
Oliver.
Our Ekron up there. Hey, loving this. Well, I'm gonna, for the sake of everybody else in the chat, we're gonna need you to use the sarcasm chat font and the non-sarcasm font in differentiation. So help us all out. Good morning, Brandon. Good to have you in. Welcome to Disney's Animal Kingdom today. The beautiful smell of bromine in the morning. It smells beautiful. So, good morning, guys. Glad you could join us here on our live stream this morning. Going to get back to a week-long streaming schedule as we've done before after last week's fun and exciting adventures on Friday. Again, I was going to attempt to do a couple of live streams, just short ones throughout the day, but testing connections throughout the day just wasn't there. I know some people might have been able to stream the way that they've got it set up. Others who stream similar to me weren't able to keep connections. So it really comes down to how your system is set up and what you can do. Obviously, we had some issues again this morning. We've got a major room for improvement as far as our connections, but we want to continue to do what we can to find the best way to bring you guys a little bit of Disney magic from the parks here, and also a little bit of Universal and other stuff scattered in as well. If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up, help us get to 100 and help us find some new people to join in. And if you're watching for the very first time, welcome in. Everybody say hi. Let everybody know that you are a first-time watcher, and they'll welcome you in. Glad you could be a part of the Magic Crew. We are a family-friendly stream. In other words, we want to make sure that we present all of our information in a way that the toddlers and the grandmas in the room can watch without anyone else having to cringe. And we are so glad to have you guys in here today, because our mottos when it comes to Mondays is that we want to change the whole meaning of got a case of the Mondays. We hope that it turns into a very positive thing, and you look forward to hanging out with us here in the parks on a Monday afternoon. So today at Animal Kingdom, we're going to be looking for some 50th anniversary snacks and treats to share with you guys. New stuff, new foods that are important with what we've got going on in the celebration. And two, we have a brand new show that started on Friday called Disney Kitetails over in the Rivers of Light Amphitheater. That's going to start. The show itself starts at 11:15. 11 Disney World says we got to get there for 11 o'clock for the pre-show. So we want to see if we can catch that one. Then they have a show every hour at quarter after, except for 2:15. So it's like 11:15, 12:15, 1:15, 3, and 4:15. So we're going to catch that today. And of course, we're just going to sit around and let you guys ask questions about what we've experienced this past week, what you expect that's going to happen in the near future, and anything you guys want to talk about when it comes to Disney news and the like. So my wife Susan is in the chat. She's normally would be here with me today on Mondays and some of the other days, and sometimes even have the kids with us. We had Caleb and Liberty were with me at Epcot on Saturday, and of course we had some fun going to Club Cool for the first time with them. So thank you guys for popping in. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you've never done it before, make sure to hit the bell notification. Why is that important? The bell notification says that if we go live on a surprise live stream, that when you open up YouTube, it will tell you, hey, Ear to Ear Magic is live, come check them out. And we would also would like to see if you've never joined us on Instagram. Did you guys know we are only 100 followers away from hitting 30,000 followers on Instagram? 100. I'm blown away by the fact that we're that close to hitting 30,000. But if you've never followed us on Instagram, I'd love for you guys to go check us out over there. When we're not in the parks or when we're not streaming, we still have videos, reels, and pictures that go up regularly to share what information. Wow, that pigeon almost get hit by a mourning dove. Wonder what that would sound like when you hit the camera. We on Instagram put a lot of information up there. So I love if you've never checked this out, go over there and follow. Or if you've got some friends who've never followed us on Instagram, share us out, because 100 followers away from 30,000. When we hit 30,000, I've got a really cool thing that I got last Friday. I'm going to do it for a giveaway as well. So glad to have you guys in this morning. In the chat, let's see. Loving His World says some of the kites get stuck in the trees. Yes, they do. We'll see. Hopefully we'll have an okay day today. Well, we'll see. Brandon is in. Good morning, Brandon. Disney Golfer says, to me, Harmonious is way better than Epcot Forever. Yes, two different shows, but Harmonious is just stunning. The water and fireworks, my opinion, but I love it. And your opinion is valid. There's a sarcasm font. It should be. Loving Disney World. Okay, I love Harmonious. I love Disney Kitetails. There you go. There's Loving Israel says, hey, nice shirt. What do you guys think? I'm not wearing my Ear to Ear Magic shirt today. I may regret that. But I got my anniversary shirt on, my pass holder anniversary shirt. I thought, I've got it. I should wear it. We'll have a little, Loving Israel said they started handing out helmets before you get seated at Kitetails, just in case you have a balloon hitting you in the head. Disney Dad 98. Only reason I'm here is to like the video. I hope things are going okay with you at the moment and your family, man. Seems like we have better signal on Pandora than on planet Earth, Susan says. Yeah, that's weird. Awesome. Jillian's following already right now on Instagram. Appreciate squirrel. More doves. I'm getting doves everywhere. And good morning, Jen. Jen is in. Jim is in. Thank you guys for popping in today. And I'm gonna do a quick check. We are at 66 likes, so we're at 2/3 of the way up to 100. If I did my refresh right. Refresh. It's weird that my thumbnail is not working for some reason. So, no, I didn't refresh. We're at 80. I apologize. That was inaccurate information. So we are at 80. So we only need 20 more people to hit the like button, that thumbs up button, to help us get to 100, which is always our first milestone we try to get to. And if you guys can help us out with that, we'd greatly appreciate it. So what do you guys think? of the view this morning in Pandora. Billy Phil, it is pretty good today. Good morning, John. Michael, I trust you, man. I trust you. Isabel, good morning. Glad to have you in. It's very nice and cool here, which I think has something to do with the running water. It's very pleasant. It's in the shade. And like I said, it smells like pirates. Kind of. A lot does. So right now, we are at, really? Are we right there right now? That's crazy. So right now we are showing at 80 degrees. Our high today, oh my gosh. Wow, we got a high today of 90 degrees. We're sunny to partly cloudy. We may have a stray shower or thunderstorm this afternoon. High is around 90, winds only 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now, I will say this, one thing that really I think helped out with the temperature this past Friday and Saturday was we had a lot of wind. I mean, nice breezes. I mean, fall breezes. There were times, especially on Saturday, and especially in the evening, it just felt very comfortable. It was very nice, but we knew it wasn't going to last too long. You know, we get fall here and there, brief periods, but high of 90 today, which means probably going to feel somewhere around 100, knowing how that normally works. So good morning, Kathy. Welcome in. Sarah says, I wanted to get married in Pandora. Too bad we aren't millionaires. Well, you know, it may cost a pretty penny to get married in front of the castle. But, you know, you could always check to see. You could basically get married almost anywhere here at Walt Disney World. And honestly, I know you guys know, Susan and I are Travelmation travel agents. We can help you book your Disney travel, your Disney vacations, your Universal, your cruises, your any of those kind of things. Sandals, beaches, Moon Palace, any of that. But a lot of people don't realize that we can also help you book and plan and get a Disney wedding or formal event together. So if you do know someone who wants to get married, let them know. I will be glad to help. No additional fees for me to help and coordinate that and be a mediator, but we can actually make that happen. Honestly, it can happen. We know several people who've actually been married in Epcot over at the some of the pavilions there. But if you want to get married right here in front of Pandora, we can make that happen. I mean, how many people can say they get married off planet? Jumbo Kadani Shot is in. It was an amazing time to meet you on Friday. Thank you so much for finding me and saying hello. That was I met so many people on Friday and Saturday. It was I mean, the 50th was great, but I think it was just as great, if not better, that the 50th brought so many people that we know online into the parks, and I got to meet them in person. So it was a pleasure to meet you both. I hope January is like way hotter than usual this year. Oh, and instead of being a little bit colder. Oh. What did we get on? We got on something that was like a 15-minute wait. I was like, how in the world is it 15 minutes? Sarah, the wedding would be out of this world. Yes, it would be. The food unworldly. Yes. no guarantee that the wildlife wouldn't have a few of your guests over for dinner. Sour one, it's already warming up a little bit. Already getting there. It's 80 degrees now. It's going to get another 10 degrees hotter. Kadani Sean's going to MK later today. Dessert fireworks party tonight. Excited. That's cool, Kadani Sean. Just let me know when to show up. I'll just put some in a bag for me. Throw them over the railing. We'll all be good. How far can you throw a cheesecake? Good morning. Welcome in, Randy. Everybody say good morning to Randy Jackson. And a special good morning to Randy and every other patron that we have over on our Patreon. Over on Patreon, our patrons make it possible for us to continue to upgrade, keep things going, and just to keep streaming. So a special thank you and a shout out to Randy. To who else is on here? We've got several of our patrons on here. And I apologize if I didn't see you guys come in here earlier. But I know we've got... Have a good one, Kadani. Good morning to the entire Skipper family. Good morning, Alicia. How are you guys doing today? So we had a 40-minute wait for Flight of Passage. And we've got... I forgot to see what it was over there for Navi River Journey. Oh no, you said, Steven says we didn't hear you as there was a lag. What part did I lag out on? Hope it wasn't me saying thank you to our patrons. So this is the end of our line for Navi River Journey. It's rather long. Let's go see what the actual posted wait time is. 40 minutes. So it is a 40-minute wait for Navi River Journey and a 40-minute wait for Flight of Passage. So if you had 40 minutes for both attractions, which one would you ride? That's crazy. Did it dip? Did Flight of Passage dip to 35? So when is Flight of Passage ever shorter than Navi River Journey? That's insane. I think we were in a line, it posted 30-minute wait when Susan and I were here last week, but we were on pretty quickly. So I got a question for Hyper Cactus. you know, we've got kids who get hyper quite often. And, you know, oftentimes when they get hyper, they like to spin around and they can't sit still. So I guess the question is, if instead of calling you hyper cactus, I guess I could call you spins and needles. Nah, I think I'll stick with hyper cactus. Oh, we're playing hide and go seek with Brenna and Jen. Hide and go seeky. Hide and go seeky Rafiki. I'm gonna go hide in Pandora and they have to find me. Asante sana, squash banana. Up on the upper level of Pandora in the photo spot. So I'm over in the upper area. That's midway between the exit, the both exits. There we go. Who are you Disney bounding as today? She's not going to tell you. You have to guess. Who's got their first guess in here? I'm still waiting to catch up.
It's the cast member that got it correct. It's not the first guess.
We were looping for a bit. Sarah says the Navi have not taken kindly to Chris's lingering presence.
No, they have not.
All right. So, notice that Brenna has dressed up in a Disney bound today. Does anyone want to take a stab at who our Disney bound character is today? Can you guys hear me? Do we have audio?
It may be better without the backpack.
It may even be just the fact that no one can hear me. I'm not sure. I'm going to double check. Susan says she loves the outfit. Nikki says Brenna looks great. Isabel says I love the Disney bound. Can you now? Let me ask you a question. Can you say Flight of Passage in Gorilla?
No.
No?
No.
What?
I've not been taught that yet.
You haven't been taught that yet.
No.
Well, Sarah says you look like Jane.
Right.
So there is Jane and Jen. What's your Disney bound?
A tourist.
A tourist. So no ears today?
They're in my bag.
Oh, you brought them in your bag?
I love her ears. They hurt my head after a while.
They hurt your head, so you have
They're
to.
in the bag.
We were, yeah, I did another lag, so yeah, we were asking everybody what our Disney bound was today. It's the Yeti! Yeti, 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 Yeti. It's even got the little flags.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. It's a little furry.
Yeah.
It might be rough in 90-degree weather.
Only a
90 degrees today. So what would you guys want to hang out for a bit on the stream? What would you guys like to do?
I don't know.
Oh, wait. Sarah says, Brenna has to say, oh, look, bananas. But you have to do it in a British accent.
I have a horrible British accent.
Oh, you can't do British?
No.
Can you say it in Spanish? Oh, look, bananas.
Yeah, bananas. That's literally it. Look.
Wow, could we have picked an easier one? I watched Disney Junior and I could have told you that one, I guess.
Like, look.
Mira. All right, what about look, apples?
Mira manzana.
There we go. Okay, there we go. At least throw a different word in there. So, Sarah says the ears, your Yeti ears, are adorable.
Thank you.
They're nice and furry. Yitty, 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 yitty. Jillian says adorable. Myers and the Mouse, good morning. They said they're really cute. So, what do you guys want to do? What do you guys want to get hit next?
I mean, I kind of put Jen in charge. She doesn't always like it.
Have you been to Animal Kingdom on this trip yet before?
This is our first Animal Kingdom.
Okay, so this is your first AK day.
Yeah.
Your only day. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of feel like with your ears,
We should go to the Yeti.
I think we should go visit the Yeti.
Yeah. Okay.
You want to go hit the Yeti? I mean, let's not hit him. That makes him mad.
Let's not hit Disco Yeti. I don't
Yeah.
think he likes that.
How about we just wave at him as we go by?
Yeah. Go ahead, Disco Yeti.
That's about the least of what he does when he goes by us. You know,
Well, now.
it kind of looks like it. It kind of looks like he's waving. So.
I'll have to take off my hat so I don't lose it too.
I think it'll be enough. Hey, you ride it first. I'll get a video of you coming out of the tunnel and your hat flying backwards.
Like me holding a hat like this.
Yeah.
When I call you.
So, what did you guys do last night?
Slept. We had dinner at Chef Mickey's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How was Chef? Did you go to the Poly?
We did. Yeah.
What I say? They don't give out lays over at Chef
We
Mickey's.
went to Chef Mickey's and we got Goofy to do the perfect cast. It was really fun.
Oh, cool.
We then went over to the Polynesian and had a lot of fun trivia, I believe, with a man named Jeff who works there.
We're at the.
At the Poly.
I mean, we're in the Poly.
In
was in the guest
Central Green
services.
area,
Okay.
Right after we did pin trading.
Yes. And because we aced his trivia gauntlet, ha ha ha.
We did not.
That was a joke. But he gave us lays.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
What did you get stumped by?
So we asked what 3 movies were animated at Hollywood Studios.
Oh.
What 3 movies were animated at Hollywood Studios?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
man.
what we did.
All right. I okay.
One of them's your favorite, Chris.
Let me make a stab at this. Okay. Let me take a stab at it.
It's like fully animated, not just chunks.
Yes, completely animated.
All right. So the first one I would guess would be Lilo and Stitch.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna then go to something like Hercules.
No.
No.
Relative and then an animal.
Basically, it was really
That was.
frustrating.
And it was just like, and it's alliterative, if that helps.
Let's see. I'm trying not to look at the chat in case someone's helping me out. Alliterative. Oh man. See, what I'm trying to do is I'm thinking it has to be something that's beyond 89 because
I would say so.
because the Hollywood Studios didn't open until 1989.
I was in like third
So I'm
grade
looking.
when this
I'm
movie
thinking
came
about
out.
all the animations. I'm thinking of, Aladdin, Little Mermaid,
Those are
Oh,
some
Beauty
that
and the
you said,
Beast.
so we're not
But they're
correct.
none of the princess movies, really.
None of the big ones. None of the there's smaller movies then. What about Brother Bear?
Yes. That's relative, animal, and alliterative.
Ah, there we go. And there was one more.
Yeah, I don't
So
remember
Brother
the
Bear,
last one.
Lilo and Stitch, and you don't remember the last one?
I'm trying to remember. I'll probably know the second you say it.
I'm trying to think. What else was around that time period? Because if it wasn't Big
It was
Time
all,
Princess,
like, early 2000s.
Yeah,
Early
so
2000s?
We're talking like when I was in elementary school.
who else in the chat? Who else could make a guess? If we know that Brother Bear and Lilo and Stitch were fully animated at Hollywood Studios
If
in
it helps,
early 2000s.
it later became Pixar movies, technically. No.
Was it?
Like I remember him saying that eventually Hollywood Studios essentially became Pixar.
No, that was in California.
Ah.
That's what it sounded like though. Anyway,
Well, if anybody else has any guesses, then it will let us know.
I can't tell you unless I
Thank you, Jeffrey. You have a great day too as well. Jeff's in the chat. I'm gonna say hello to Jeff. And let me catch up with the chat real quick, see if I didn't miss anybody else coming in. Of course, we finally got the audio, someone says. Great. So Jillian says, yes, Jane from Tarzan. Myers and the Mouse says Jane. Nikki says Jane. They didn't ask what they didn't hear me say what it was. And let's see, what are we at as far as likes? Are we close to 100?
I don't know, but what are you gonna do for 100 likes, Chris?
Nothing for 100 likes, but what would you do for 150?
I don't know.
We could put a challenge to you guys today.
Jen has to be comfortable with whatever it is. I'm the weirder of the two of us.
I'm from New England. We're pretty reserved.
What? Is that a stereotypical thing?
Yeah.
New Englanders are reserved?
Yes, and it's really actually pretty true.
Anybody else who's a New Englander who would object to that?
I know, I still forget.
Was it Incredibles? Surfbound wants to know if it was Incredibles.
I don't think so either. I'm pretty sure Incredibles was in California.
This is the California one. Myers and the Mouse says, would you ride Cali River Rapids if we hit 150 likes?
No.
I would.
Brenna will with you.
You're not going to ride Cali?
No.
Why not?
Because I am a female.
A what?
And I have
You
a
don't
right
wanna
to
know,
say no.
I'm like,
Well, everybody has a right to say no.
like you don't want to know. Let's put it that way.
Well, would you ride Cali if we hit
I would
150s?
definitely.
All right. Even Jane would get a little wet.
Fred would go too.
So,
We named him Fred.
I'll have fun.
We'll leave the backpack with you.
I didn't see his name tag.
Yeah, the kids at camp named him.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Is he a wilderness explorer?
Not so
He
much.
is the wilderness explorer.
I don't know, so you should get him a wilderness explorer book. Make him say the pledge. He said, "The wilderness must be explored. Bananas." Rawr. So I'm showing. We're at 100. We're over 100 at this point. So thank you guys so much for hitting the thumbs up button. Appreciate that. And again, I've got Brenna and Jen with me this morning, who have been planning this trip for well over a year.
Yeah. We
And-
estimated roughly a year and a half.
A year and a half. And they're finally getting to hear. And when is, what about Blue Bash?
That's tomorrow night.
You guys excited about that?
Yes. Jen says my costume might get me in trouble.
Uh-oh. Well,
Because it's that good, apparently.
oh, it's that good. Oh, it's that good. People are going to be lining up for autographs, huh?
Yeah.
Like,
I
oh,
hope not to.
they're not behind a fence. Go run up and get it now.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. We'll have to see some pictures when you guys post it.
Yeah.
So let's go hit Expedition Everest and see what we got, and go see the Yeti.
Let's see the disco.
The Disco Yeti. You know what? The other day we were at Epcot on Saturday with the kids,
Yeah.
and I saw a dad who had a shirt on, and it was just a white shirt, and it had the black letter text on it that says, "No, that's not a golf ball." That's what it said. No, that's not a golf ball. And I said, dude, I love the shirt, but you need to say, now that it's got the beacon of magic, you need to say, no, it's not a golf ball, it's a disco ball.
Right?
Because it does look very much like a disco ball in the middle of the night. Did you guys enjoy
I did.
the spaceship Earth lit up like that?
Yeah, it's really pretty.
What did you guys think of Harmonious?
There were a lot of tall people in front of us.
What did you think of the back of the head of the guy standing in front of you?
I think the fireworks.
We had like firework ash fall on us,
That's true, yeah.
which was a little scary.
And one landed and it was still very bright. And someone just looked at it and slowly put its toe on it and like ground it out.
It was a bit nerve-wracking.
We did not suffer burns. We got the mild sunburn feeling on us for like a day.
Good morning, Alex. Fonz. Good morning, Fonz. How are you today? Other people wanted to make guesses about the Hollywood Studios movie. Debbie
Okay,
says
good.
Mulan.
Actually, that might be it.
That could have been it, but I didn't think it was.
And Sarah says, was it Bug's Life or Treasure Planet?
Not a princess.
Not Bug's Life.
Bug's Life is Pixar. So
I
it
think it might have been Mulan.
Yeah, I think it's Mulan.
was it Mulan?
We think so.
She threw us off by saying it was not in any of the princess movies.
Yeah.
Well, she's not a princess. She's
Well,
a warrior.
She's a warrior, but officially though, she is a Disney princess.
I think
But she's not in the lore of
No, not in the lore, but she's actually been brought into.
titled.
Yeah, she's actually been what's the word I'm looking for? Coronated. She actually had a coronation as an actual Disney princess, so she's in the list.
Interesting. Yeah. Here's a house.
I love this. I love these views. Jen's gonna. Don't jump in, Jen. Don't do it.
Not yet.
Don't do it. It's not worth it.
Yes!
Is it Donald?
And say hello to Donald and his friends as they sail by.
Donald and Daisy and Launchpad. Woo! What? Launchpad! Woo! Why is it Launchpad driving?
Well, they don't want Launchpad to drive the boat. He's only trained for planes.
He felt left out. Did you see him? He was like, what? What about me? What about me? Everybody's saying
Last
Donald.
time I made a plane for Launchpad, so I don't feel so bad.
I also cheered for him on that side of the bridge. Like, anyways, that was fun.
So Debbie, they think Mulan might have been the answer. We'll have to look. We'll have to search that up. See, now I need to know that.
Almighty Google could tell us.
We'll have to check and see. Thanks for popping in, Myers of the Mouse. Thank you for hitting that like button and helping us get to 100. Appreciate that. Yeah, we already went on the safari,
Nice.
and it was very bright. But we got to see lots of. Well, when I say we, I got to see lots of cool animals.
They saw glare.
They saw a lot of looping.
Yep.
It was really bad lag this morning. That's unfortunate the way it kind of works sometimes.
On the floor in the car.
Can't help but play with my skirt. It's very flowy.
Jeffrey wants to know if I've seen the kite show yet. No, I have not. Today's viewing at 11:15 will be my very first time seeing it. I have opted to not watch it anywhere else.
Same.
So we're going to see it for the first time. If you guys have not seen it yet, then welcome and watch it with us today. Love and Disney World says we need to get there for the pre-show at 11. Jim says my partner and I are planning a Disney trip next year. He's never been. We're waiting for Tron to open. We'd love to help you with this plan. We'd love to help you out. I will say this. What I would recommend you do is right now, all we know is that Tron is opening. We don't know. We're hoping next year. They've officially announced Guardians of the Galaxy will open in 2022. We haven't heard anything official yet for Tron. But here's the great thing is if you plan a trip and for some reason they push an opening, we can always easily move your trip to a later date with no additional fees or any, what they call them, cancellation fees or stuff like that. So let us know. We'd be glad to help you out. The earlier you book, the better off you are because you get better availability. And if prices ever go down into a promotion later on, we can always bring that price down for you guys. Alicia says, the 3 movies made completely at Hollywood Studios are... Yeti. Here we go. And magically, we've been transported into the line for Expedition Everest.
This is the creepiest deer. It is. The creepiest deer on the face of the planet.
Oh, if that's a deer, we're in trouble.
I would never fit a shoe like this.
Please sit down immediately. Put down the street and secure all gear.
All right. Now we get to have...
Attention Expedition Everest. Once on board, secure all gear in the cargo bag. For your safety, remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. And please, supervise children. Miembros del equipo de extracción navega por coloquen sus efectos personales en la bolsa delante de la silla para su seguridad. Permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y
who screams more, Brenna or Jen? We're gonna document it. We're gonna document it. Getting a good signal.
So what are we at for lights, Chris?
Let's do a check real quick. Refresh, refresh, refresh. So whenever we're walking around and you guys are watching the stream, they're getting to see exactly what I'm doing the entire time. Well, it may look like I'm just kind of enjoying myself. I'm back here like this the entire time.
Breaking all the stuff.
Yeah, breaking everything, pushing all the buttons. Let's go over here and give it a watch. Have you seen the recent videos people have been posting about people eating the train?
Eating the train.
Eating the train.
You'd be awful.
You can just, if you stand right about here and open your mouth, you have to turn the other direction though, if not it hits you in the back of the head. Yeah. Stay right there. You can close your mouth for now. Take a breather. I'll let you know when it's coming.
Like in that case, I'll start cutting my hair again.
All right, get ready. Here it comes. Oh, where's that train?
Obviously, it's with the Yeti.
It got stuck. Here we go. Yum. It's gotten a lot of attention. A lot of people are doing that now. Here, shall you see? How did it taste? Was it good? Was it a good?
It needed some spaghetti to go with the Yeti.
Was it as good as like a Disney cupcake?
Nah, but it needed some spaghetti to go with the Yeti. You know, spaghetti, yeah.
Yeti spaghetti?
Yeah.
There's a Yeti in my spaghetti?
Yeah, we needed more spaghetti to go with the Yeti.
So, that's kind of how I decorate at home too. With, just grab something and go, ploosh.
Like your hand almost fits, Jen.
Yeah.
Blah. It is, just splotches of mud. So, for those of you, good morning. Gabriel is in, Wendy is in. How are you guys doing today? Miss you guys coming in as we were fighting the Yeti. Man, I went so far back in the back seat when we stopped that first time, I couldn't even see the Yeti. The Yeti went out of my vision.
Yeah, we barely saw.
Moments of the magic, good morning. Hey, howdy, hey. Sarah wants to know how was the Disco Yeti party? You guys tell me, how was
fun?
No issues with the strobe lights, strobe effects? No?
No.
Alex says we are at 112 likes. Thank you guys so much for hitting that like button for us today. At 150, Brenda says she's going to ride the Kali River Rapids with me.
And Fred.
And Fred. Fred's going to ride.
Fred's gonna be wet.
Fred will try.
Does he dry quickly?
Relatively.
Sarah wants to know, when you ate the train, was it really hard to chew?
Nah, I just went right down the track.
Oh, wow. That's the ticket.
People send help.
Jen has to deal with 2 dad jokers today.
Oh, man. Connor's back. How you doing, Connor? We just went to the top of the mountain. Do we have a photographer over here? There is the Discovery Island drummers. Let's come over here and get you guys a photo. Have you guys done one of these fun photo spots yet?
We've done not here. When I tried to hang back here
super zoom.
We've done
no
magic
zoom.
shots.
No zoom though.
No super zooms?
No zoom yet.
So, Hollywood Studios.
Other studios.
Hollywood Studios has one over at in Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah. We went to Olga's, so that was good.
How was Oga's? Did you enjoy it?
DJ Rex is really enjoying his retirement. He had a good time.
I was very surprised to see him there and not at the Star Tours because that's where I remember him from.
But they kicked him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we got 3 p.m.
They kicked him out.
Yeah.
And you know the backstory to that, right? You know the trivia story to that.
I do not know the trivia.
The voice of DJ Rex. Do you know who provides the voice of the original DJ Rex?
No idea.
Pee Wee Herman.
Pee Wee Herman, Paul Rubens himself.
Yeah.
And here's the
Alright, if you have anything you'd like to put down, you can leave it up on the round table. For this shot, I'll scan your bands after the photo is taken.
Okay.
I will show you guys exactly what you're looking for, and I'll show you where to find it so you know where the cameras are.
Can we do 2 shots?
Yes, you can.
First, the 2 of them, and then I can join them.
That's not about me. I'll talk to all you guys collectively first. So that way we can just do switches and I'll just spiel the place. Cool. So this is what you guys are looking for. So you'll find that it's shared across the water. There's that busy pathway, and then there's the altar, whatever you want to call it, the little statue thing. And then to the bottom are those white rectangles next to.
It's going to be looking
that
for the
blue
camera,
boat.
which is
And the
basically
cameras are right next to the white rectangles.
right there. So you're going to be looking at that from a distance. I'm going to stand over here and let them take their own picture first.
Yeah, yep. You can stand on whatever color dot you want to call it. I'm not too picky. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. I'll count back from 3. Stay nice and still until I can get you. And we're gonna go ahead. We're right in here.
Can I need to jump over here then?
All right, if I was ready, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. You guys can relax, and I'll scan a band, and then you can join them. There it is.
I was like, if you need another one, this is one.
You're right. I just always have an issue finding the middle. Three, 2, 1. And you guys can relax. Yeah, scan that band one more time.
So Chris, you'll have to send us the photos since I took our photo.
I would definitely do that. As soon as you have a phone to send it to.
Come back down this area.
I haven't got my phone back yet.
Yeah, we think it's just like enjoying its vacation.
It's really having fun.
Well,
at
her
MK.
phone went on a separate vacation at the beginning of her trip.
On the 50th.
I guess you can go with alone time. It's like you as an introvert.
All right, so we go down this way, making our complete circle. So if you guys are coming here and you have your photo pass memory maker, you can get yourself a really cool Zoom photo. And if you don't know about it, then it's hard to find it, but come over here to this area, find your photographer. Thank you very much, appreciate it.
Have a good night.
I'm like, whatever time of day this is.
It's all the same, really. I forget what time it is.
Am I
So
right?
it's 10:20 right now.
Michael wants to know, does Disney offers 3D type shots? Zoom photo pass is very cool. Lots of cool little specialty shots, and there's even some that they've added just this past week, like over in Epcot. If you go over to see Ratatouille now, you can get a Ratatouille photo pass.
Like we saw Ratatouille on our hand the other day. Yeah, Remy. That's what I meant.
You guys are going back to Epcot though, right?
Yes.
When you
tomorrow.
when you go to Epcot tomorrow, make sure to look for a photo pass photographer. Oh look, we got one of the kites out. Go look for your photo pass photographer out over in the Remy Ratatouille attraction area, and they can scan you a really cool shot of Remy getting away from you. No, he's running away from you on the ground.
Must be
So it's like a
terrified.
perspective. Are they getting them into place early? All right, we got Pocahontas and Miko coming around the bend. Coming round the river bend. You guys are just joining in today, welcome in. We're here at Disney's Animal Kingdom today with some of our friends. If you guys have ever seen them in the chats before, we've got Brenna, aka Jane today. I was just say Jane. That's Jane. Jane. Jane and gin. That sounds like an alcoholic drink. I'd like to have a Jane and gin, please.
I mean, it's probably just going to be a hydrate or dehydrate drink.
Yeah, we're going to need something like that eventually. Audrey, the kite show is going to be coming up today at 11:15. We will be coming back to the theater at about 11 o'clock. So in about 40 minutes to catch the pre-show and to catch the first Disney Kitetails of today.
Who's that? Honey.
There's also some new things over at Creature Conference. A couple of 50th anniversary treats.
Oh.
So I might have to go take a trip over there.
They're coming this way.
What are they looking for?
Yeah.
And I'll take her.
Looking for a man by the name of Smith.
Hi, Miko!
Where's your mask?
Is this Brittany's? We encourage you to follow the colors of the
Mommy's
rainbow
mask?
as you explore.
Hey, wait.
Bye, Pocahontas! Bye, Miko!
And now we can go.
And if you guys are following along with us on a scavenger hunt today, you can mark off Trash Panda. Trash Panda, line number 43. Thanks for playing.
I mean, are they worth extra points?
I'm going to get in trouble now. She's just going to like, don't tell them there's a scavenger hunt. They're going to want to know where the scavenger hunt form is.
That would be an Epcot in the aquarium.
That's what we should do. We should do that. Susan, let's come up with a scavenger hunt sheet. We'll send it out. We'll put it up. The people can download it. And then they can mark it off and see who gets bingo.
To people who book through ear-to-ear magic.
Oh, we'll let everybody play. Can you imagine if we had a scavenger hunt live stream bingo? How much fun would that be? First person to get bingo on their bingo sheet.
Get something?
Get something.
A cupcake.
Extra bonus.
I don't think your cupcake is travel.
Free travel planning. There we go. No.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's crazy, huh? Good morning, guys. So what time can people start coming into the theater?
So we start about on 10:50. We start letting people in.
10:50, so about 10 minutes before pre-show?
Yes.
And there's a pre-show at 11, right?
Yes.
And then the show is actually 11:15?
Yes.
Perfect, all right. We'll go get caffeinated. We'll be back soon. Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? So we'll be back here and grab ourselves a seat.
Oh my gosh, there's a ear.
Yeah. Zazu.
Skywriting, personally.
Yes.
That's what I was looking at.
That's what I thought she was pointing to at first.
Poor Zazu.
Yes, Audrey, they have cool boat cavalcades that go around on a regular basis. A little bit of a lag, see if we can catch back up with you guys. The signal just went back up. But we've got boat cavalcades that include boats like we just saw with Pocahontas and Miko. There's one with Rafiki and Timon. There's another one with Mickey and Minnie and Pluto. And you also have your ducks. You have your Donald, your Daisy, and your launch pad. And then there's the Dids.
Are we living in the dino world?
The Dids. So what do I say, have you guys had anything to drink?
Not yet.
Why don't we head over to Starbucks and get a refresher or a drink or something of that sort?
I'm like, you don't drink.
I don't drink any of that stuff.
Yeah, but there's got things other than coffee.
I'm like,
We'll find you something.
No, thank you.
No, you
can enjoy it.
what do you
I'll
drink?
have the water in my bag.
Okay. And we'll pick up, maybe go check out one of our treats or something over there. Morning, guys.
Morning.
So we'll head over to Starbucks, grab something to hydrate with, and check out one of the treats. Good morning.
How are you today? Very well. How are you? Good, thank you.
So yes, Susan's put in the chat, there are 2 anniversary treats over at Starbucks. There's a 50th anniversary cupcake at Flame Tree or Creature Comforts, and then there's the 50th celebration Mickey Mouse Dome
We had Mickey Mouse domes last night at dinner. They were delicious.
at Chef Mickey's.
Yes.
Brenda did.
Good morning, Hatbox Ghost. How are you?
Now they look more like dirt pudding because we didn't finish them and they let us sneak them into our bag.
Ooh, there's a smoked meatloaf platter at Flame Tree. What? Smoked meatloaf. Interesting.
Sounds like fun.
Good morning, Chris. Good to have you in.
I thought you were Chris.
Oh, I'm just a camera holder. We're gonna see what happens today, Hatbox Ghost. We're gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. We'll see what happens. Yes, well, I actually showed you guys, unfortunately, I showed you the Kitetails Sundae and Ananda Pour ice cream truck. And by the time I walked away, I looked down and we were looping.
Whoa, look at that.
So we'll have to go back and check it out again. But it's a swirled ice cream with a medallion on top. Kitetails, woo! Every day we wait to see some kitetails, woo!
Webby merches.
Yeah.
All the what?
Webby. Webbigail.
She's like nowhere.
Where is there any DuckTales merch?
We saw some at Disney Springs yesterday, but it was just the boys.
Yeah, they have like a boy's shirt, but that's about it. There's not a lot of DuckTales merch.
Well, like Webby's the best. Why aren't they hitting Webby
It's
up?
just fantastic.
Susan's Restaurant and Stores has a corn chip pie.
Hi, Susan. We miss you.
She said, she'll have to join me on a day when we're not road dropping an 8 a.m. park.
Yeah. I mean, you have our schedule, Chris.
Hey, we're here at AK, right?
Yeah.
Well, tomorrow, let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's talk about our schedule for this week, guys. First of all, squirrel.
Hi, dear.
I'm sorry, what were we talking about? It's a squirrel. I saw that squirrel, and I put him on the camera because he is a squirrel. So there's squirrel. I showed that squirrel. What were we talking about? Our schedule for this week, guys, if you join us on live streams and want to know what we're going to be doing this week, want to go ahead and figure out where you can find us. Today, of course, we're at Animal Kingdom. Tomorrow, Tuesday, we'll be rope dropping at a very, very early Epcot, being the fact that we have not been able to open up before 11 a.m. before now. We're doing a 9 a.m. rope drop at Epcot tomorrow. Wednesday, going to be back at the Magic Kingdom to actually try some sweet treats for the 50th anniversry. But that will be at 9 a.m. And we didn't get to try a lot of the treats Friday because it was so, the dining was so horrendously slow. We waited 45 minutes to get in the Pinocchio house.
We just kind of went to wherever had a short line.
Yeah, so we're going to go back and try some really cool treats over at MK on Wednesday. And Thursday, we have a media event in the morning that Susan and I will be joining. So we're thinking we'll be doing a late stream over at Universal Studios on Thursday. And then Friday, rope dropping Hollywood Studios. And that will wrap up our streams for this week. So again, today AK, tomorrow rope dropping Epcot, MK on Wednesday, and then for Disney will be back Hollywood Studios on Friday. Sarah says you woke up my dogs when you yelled squirrel.
I mean,
I saw
that's
those
just
squirrels.
teasing. Our dogs have squirrel chew toys at home.
The dogs are like, I do not see the squirrel. Who is it that's calling squirrel?
Chris, we're gonna put you in the cone of shame.
Not the cone of shame.
I do not like the
Jim says, wonder if Disneyland has any 50th merchandise. No, they have the Mummy Mickey popcorn bucket and they won't share. So
Well, Disneyland's also also 66.
we're not going to share with them either.
Their 65th birthday was last year.
So I don't expect that they're going to, just like we don't get any of the Disneyland merchandise usually for special stuff like that, I don't anticipate any stuff going over to Disneyland. I mean, goodness, we can't even get some of the merchandise ourselves here.
Yeah.
Some of it's already sold out.
I did get a nice shirt yesterday though that said the 50th on it.
Oh, cool. Which one?
It was light blue, and it said Walt Disney World, and it had the 50 on it.
Cool.
Yeah.
They're not going to come to you.
Connor wants to know, are we going to be streaming Enchantment on Wednesday? I don't know if we're going to do it Wednesday, but I will go back and I'm going to try to stream an Enchantment show. But a little bit later on, I'm going to try to do it down Main Street. So, but I don't know if we're going to do it Wednesday.
Our masks.
Mask it up, mask it up, mask it up, And Hyper Cactus's family gets here on Saturday for 9 days of awesome magical fun. Yeah, go this way. And when we get up to the treats, I'm going to disappear for a second.
Okay.
Because I got to salivate over the cupcakes for a bit.
I mean,
And let me check. Did I get a notification? I did get a notification. Let's see if I can get it. Boom, 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 boom. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal from our friend Steven. Oh, I know who it's from. It's from
I
Steven.
don't know who it's from.
Steven says, get a drink. And also, Steven was nice enough to send over a PayPal on Friday for the 50th.
I follow you. You're amazing.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
You're from Mexico.
And your ears are amazing. Those are awesome. They don't look good on the bald head, though. I can't wear them.
I'm like, I feel like they get to say hi
Do
now.
anything you want.
That's true. You really can. It's even more fun is when you can wear ears like that at Universal and they can't say a thing. So thank you, Steve.
You're not the right person to ask.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Some caramel.
Susan doesn't drink coffee
I love coffee.
at all.
And like this one I think is mine. And then what was this one? That's the pumpkin cream.
This is the pumpkin?
Alright.
Got it.
Beautiful.
Hang on. Do we need a napkin?
I should be okay. But thank you.
Just in case? You're on camera. You're gonna need a napkin. All I heard was ooh.
For a second, that's all I heard too.
Ooh,
She was so excited.
Now, let me show you what happens to me lots of times. You're like this, you're like, exactly. I've learned that when I've had to start streaming by myself, there was a lot of things that I realized I could not do by my own self.
This is why Fred has a carabiner though. His arms like to pop off.
Okay, if people don't know who Fred is,
That
yes,
sounded
she
very
does. She does. That sounds really weird. His arms just like to pop off. Fred's a monkey.
That's why he has a carabiner.
He likes to, you gotta hold on to him. Woo. Mrs. Butler is in with the Learning Oasis. Hello, everybody. I'd like to say a special welcome to everybody at the Learning Oasis. Hey, if you guys at the Oasis have any questions whatsoever, I'm Chris, and I would love to answer your questions. So as you guys are watching, let us know. And we're gonna take you guys around Animal Kingdom. So maybe we'll see some cool animals. We're about to go see a brand new show that just started here for the 50th anniversary, guys. And it's called Disney Kitetails. Now, they've had a few problems in some of their earlier shows. Let's cross our fingers everything goes well for this show. And we're going to go head on over to the theater now and get ready for the show. I think we can start going in about 10 minutes, so right about the time we get there. So a special welcome to everybody at the Learning Oasis today. Welcome in.
They can see the top of Jed's ears.
The fuzzy ears. There's a small Yeti in front of me. Yeti, 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 Yeti.
That's a compliment. Thank you.
You're small foot, not Bigfoot.
I am small.
Small foot.
I couldn't even get like the anniversary Crocs because they don't make them in my
So
size.
upset.
I was really upset.
I'm not exaggerating. Like she goes, they're too big.
They're too big.
We have a hard time buying stuff for Liberty because if the adult extra small doesn't work, we're usually out of luck.
That reminds me, did Liberty get her ears from her mother?
Yeah, she did.
That's good.
Oh, Miss Butler says we just read about the kites and we're waiting to see them. We're glad you guys are getting to see them. We're going to see the very first show for today.
Like, which is back this direction, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Woo!
You're getting there. Pretty soon you can close your eyes and start walking around.
No, I don't think so.
End up in the gorilla enclosure. How did that happen?
Right? Brad misled me.
I mean, if anybody's going to fall in the gorilla enclosure, it would be Jane. Ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ooh. That is.
Jane stay with Tarzan?
No. Ah, ooh, ee, ooh, ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ooh. That is. How does Tarzan speak with American accent? If he's taught English by Jane.
Carefully.
Carefully, very carefully.
It's the gorilla that's mixing with the English accent that makes it sound American. Yeah.
It's that half British, half lowland gorilla.
Yeah.
So this is our Tree of Life. At night, it's going to be lit up as one of the beacons of light of magic.
I feel like Stitch right now.
Just like Stitch.
I feel
Stitch.
like him.
Stitch. Stitch is stressed. Yes.
Chris, it's funny because your name is Brenna too.
Yes. Hello. Hi, Brenna. So Friday, one of the cavalcades comes around on Friday in Main Street.
Were you as excited as we were?
I was right there on the castle, and it comes around, turns around the corner, and there's Stitch on the back.
We scared some
And I
small
went-
children, Chris.
Aloha, Stitch.
Yeah, we were like,
And the little kid was in front of me, did this like whoosh,
yeah.
whiplash back, and I'm like, oh
don't
no.
whiplash too intensely or you'll
I
lose
like.
your other mouth.
I think
That's probably how you lost it. Showing us how you whiplashed last time.
that poor kid.
Yeah,
It's
we
like
were
Stitch is behind me.
Conchito, Jose, Stitch!
And
Haven't seen Stitch on a float in a while.
Yeah, we were really pumped.
we're just like, aloha, Stitch! I think we both
We got
went
this.
up a couple octaves.
I tell you what, it's really cool. You know, hopefully next year to happen again. On June 26th, Stitch
do a
usually
Stitch
shows
Day
up at the Poly,
Oh,
and he's usually dressed up as Elvis.
that's awesome.
So for
That's
Stitch
it?
Day, you usually get to meet Stitch Elvis at the Poly, and that's just hunka burning Stitch.
Jen yesterday got a picture with the surfboard in the Poly.
Twice.
Yeah.
Good morning, Grace. How are you doing today? Welcome to Animal Kingdom. Glad to have you in. Oh, look, they're already getting out, and look, they're already getting in formations.
Wow.
They're getting set up. It's behind the seas. Doing great, Grace. Thanks for asking. Glad to have you in. So thank you very much for everybody hitting that thumbs up for us today. We're up at this point 134 likes, only 16 away from us being able to ride Kali River Rapids with Jane from Tarzan this morning. Jane loves the water rides.
I actually really do. Yeah.
From, I think she pronounced it H2O. So in the next few moments, Actually, in like 7 minutes, they're going to allow us to start seating. So I guess we can jump. All right.
I just realized they probably added milk to it too, because I don't exactly know what was in it. Like,
Do you always go to establishments and order drinks that you don't know what's in it?
yeah.
Oh, wow. Jen, never take her to New Orleans.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't particularly want to go there.
Well, I don't think I would drink it if it's alcoholic. I'm pretty sure a coffee shop is a safe place to do that.
It may even be in trouble there. Who knows? Just be careful. No, we're getting ready to go back in. We're waiting in line now. They're going to start seating here shortly for Kitetails, the first show of the day.
Hey, look, Jen, that was me the other day. For sure, it was me.
So, while we're waiting, what's the best thing you guys have had to eat since you've been here?
It's gonna sound really lame, but I really like the pizza at the resort.
The pizza at the resort? Hey, it's your vacation. You enjoy it, right?
Yeah, and then we can have like 2 boxes of popcorn in the room.
So much popcorn.
And then we have almost all the treats that were given to us by some lovely travel agents that we know.
You guys didn't even, don't worry about those treats. You can take those treats home.
Yeah.
So,
That's what I'm saying. Like, we still got some of those. Most of those.
I liked the asparagus last night.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I liked the asparagus
She
last
ate all the
night.
veggies.
It's
I
really
didn't.
good.
Did you guys hear that? She said asparagus.
I called them a tree of death.
Asparagus. She comes to Disney World, and what's her favorite thing? She eats the asparagus.
It's good.
Jen likes her veggies, though.
Wow.
More for her, less for me.
I like veggies too. I've never been a fan of asparagus.
They also gave me some broccoli with the kids' plate they gave me at Chef Mickey's. And I looked at it and go, I do not like the trees of death.
I love broccoli. Broccolini is really good too.
I tried almost everything they put in front of us, so that was something, right?
So, has there been something you guys have tried here since you've been here that you just did not care for at all?
Beverly.
It's funny 'cause I kind of liked it.
It's awful.
But then again, I like the more European. Like, I'm drinking espresso for gosh sakes.
Well, it's an aperitif.
So bad.
So,
I kind of like the European stuff more than the American stuff, which is kind of weird.
anything for you? I mean, if you like the Beverly's or something you didn't like?
Ooh, what was that? Like sour something.
The sour plum tea?
One?
The sour plum tea from China?
Yeah, and the Coke ad like, nope.
Caleb says it tasted like barbecue sauce.
I could see that, but I did not. I like barbecue sauce, so no. No, I would say not.
Well, I like barbecue sauce too. I just don't normally drink it as a liquid. So,
Joe?
no, not generally. All right. So if you're just joining in, guys, we're in line here for Disney Kitetails, first show of the day. Brand new week. We've got our sea-doos are in place. You see the sea-doos,
I'm gonna go take care of my car.
the sea-doos and the sea-don'ts. That's what's going to be zooming around the water here and dragging the kites along with them. Pretty large kites that will be in the water here.
My soundtrack, Chris.
What's that?
They're playing a song for my soundtrack.
Is that your personal soundtrack?
No, but like Tarzan.
RMJ23 says, I hate the taste of pineapple, but I'm going to try Dole Whip anyway. I say go for it.
The Dole Whip float was pretty good.
The Dole Whip float.
I had my
Yeah.
first Dole Whip yesterday.
How was it?
I liked it. We did like I did the twist of pineapple and vanilla on top of the
I
float.
took a
Yeah.
bite of
Really
it and I was
good.
like, nah.
That's one way they do it. It's kind of twisted up. If you don't really like pineapple, twist it up and add something else a little to it.
Yeah.
I like pineapple. I just didn't particularly like to go with.
I liked it.
I think I was expecting the texture of pineapple in my head, even though I knew it wasn't.
So Add the Dutchman said January 4th is Animal Day in Holland. Is that also in the USA? I don't think we have anything like Animal
I don't
Day.
think so.
I don't know of any Animal Day. That's intriguing. We may have something similar in other ways, but we don't. It's definitely not January 4th. I mean, we have an Earth Day, but you know, that's everything.
April.
That's everything. Earth Day was actually the day the Animal Kingdom opened. That's how it's always easy to remember. So it was April 19th, 1998.
Are we supposed to wear masks inside this theater?
This is an open theater, so we should be fine. All right, so Disney trivia. I just told you when Animal Kingdom opened up. Easy one. When did Magic Kingdom open?
October 1st.
October
of
1st, 1971. Very good. Now's your turn. What day did Epcot open?
I honestly can't remember.
October 1st, 1982.
Boom, 1982, October
I'm on
1st.
vacation,
Yes,
I don't know
Epcot turned 39 past Friday.
Yep.
They opened up on the same day.
Yeah.
All right, now, so you've got 3 out of 4. You ready for the last one? Hollywood Studios.
89.
What day?
That I'm not positive.
I think
your
it's.
guess?
I think it's. What, should try and guess a month.
March.
Close. It was May.
8th, May.
It was May of 1989. So very good though.
Yeah.
I wasn't born for any of these, so.
That's not true. You're born 98.
I said 89 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a 98.
Oh, okay. It's like, I was
It's just a few years over 20. Yeah, Susan likes the pineapple and the coconut swirled together too.
It was good. And we saw the electrical light parade because we took the boat
The water
back
pageant?
to
The water
Magic
pageant?
Kingdom last
You're gonna scare.
night.
You're gonna get somebody up all excited if you see electrical parade.
Similar.
So you got to say water in there somewhere.
I mean, it does
I missed the night
not
parade.
I don't think I'd want an electrical parade on water. That'd be a little scary there.
All right, gonna go on in and get seated for Disney Kitetails. Good morning. Did I throw something down?
Like, I don't think so. Like, the only thing that I could have fallen out of my pocket was stickers. Yeah, I carry stickers with me, Chris. Here they are. There's our Chucky friends.
It's Donald, Daisy, and Launchpad.
Hi there, welcome.
Our feathered fowl friends.
How dare you? They're not foul.
They are foul.
No.
All 3 of them are foul.
They're the kindest people you'll ever meet.
Pick any aisle. Go for it, Jen. Oh, she picked this one. I hate this one. This is the worst one of. This is the worst one of all of them. All right. Good choice, Jen.
It's creative. I like it.
Filling any space this way, guys, on this side.
Oh. We got ourselves
Choose any row, slide all the way down, please. Not the very first row.
oh. Living Disney says we should have gone low. But no, I don't want one to land on me.
I don't think it'll hurt as much as the firework numbers.
Right.
Unless we just get point just right.
Oh, that's right, Alex. Next year, well, they turned 39 this past Friday, so yeah, next year will be the 40th. Maybe we can celebrate the 40th anniversary of Epcot by riding Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind.
Hey friends, can you guys scoot all the way down? Thank you. Welcome in, scoot all the way down for me, please. If you're sitting there.
Let's go fly a kite. Yes, they're playing Let's Go Fly a Kite from Mary Poppins, alluding back to that scene where they get on the ski-doos and they run around the lake pulling kites behind themselves. Remember that? That was a great part. I love that.
Jen loves that.
The Mary Poppins. Good morning, Dee. How are you?
It's okay. We'll get like looks like she's by the top.
Good morning, Thomas. How are you today? While we're sitting here waiting for our pre-show to start, I'd like to say a big welcome to our seven newest subscribers to the Ear to Ear Magic channel. Had 7 people join us so far this morning, so welcome to the Magic Crew family. It's a perfect song for that too. You guys recognize the song?
Yeah, it's from Brother Bear.
Come on to our family time. Come on to our family time. Who do we got coming this way? Wait a minute, did we just... Oh, that's Mickey and Minnie.
Yeah, and Pluto.
Huh. Hey, Pluto.
Okay, all right. Okay, that'll work. All right. We're adjusting.
Did you know that Brother Bear was fully animated over at Hollywood Studios?
No.
Yeah, that's something I just learned today. And we keep running into Brother Bear everywhere else today. Can you name the 2 bears from Brother Bear?
I know one of them.
Who's that? Coda?
I'm trying to remember the other brother.
Kenai.
That's right.
It's Coda and Kenai. Mickey's trying to get everybody to clap and they're all just looking at him. This is not part of the show, by the way. The Little Mermaid kites are out. Looping with me staring into the camera. Got it back. I think we got everybody back. Oh, awesome. Jeffrey just said we got 151 likes, 152, 150. That's right. All right, so I think Love and Disney World brought this up earlier, but as a tip to you guys, when you're coming to sit inside the theater, sit low enough in front of the fact that if you don't sit in front of the columns of lights, then you're gonna have a column in your view the entire time. So what?
She has a column that she's switching over.
Good morning, everybody. Just jumping in. We are here at Disney's Animal Kingdom to enjoy Disney Kitetails, a new show that just started last Friday. It plays every hour, starting at 11:15, 11:15, 12:15, 1:15, skips 2:15, 3:15, and 4:15. Our Little Mermaid kites are just leaving the theater now. Welcome in, everything Disney family. Thrills New England, good to have you in today. Happy Monday, guys. Shaw.
I want a squirt plush still.
Dude, I don't know about that other kites, but this kite is totally crushing it. You know what I'm saying?
Disney Kitetails. In just 10 minutes, the Discovery River Lagoon will come alive with a dazzling kite display, allowing some of your favorite Disney characters to soar like never before. Throughout the display, performers may be moving through the air and between the aisles, so for your safety and theirs, please be mindful of the walkways around you. The high-flying adventure of Disney Kitetails will begin in just 10 minutes.
So a little pre-show here. "10 minutes? I thought it started at 11:15. So at the moment, they are handing out little turtles to give the little kids so the kids can hold up turtles and dance around with Crush and Squirt. Unfortunately, there's not enough turtles to go around, but they're doing a turtle parade. Totally turtle parade.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Welcome to Disney Kitetails. In just a few minutes, the Discovery River Kingdom and the entire lagoon will come alive with a dazzling kite display, allowing some of your favorite Disney characters to soar like never before.
about we grab some shade over here for just a second and let the crowds kind of dissipate ever so slightly? Because for the next, 2 to 3 minutes, everybody's going to be leaving the theater. Oh, and look, there's the stream.
It's back.
After being gone for I don't know how long, yeah, we're back.
I was wondering how it sat down like that. Now I know.
So, you guys got to see a kite, I think one kite, but it's 90 degrees today, guys, and we were sitting in direct sunlight, and 10 minutes into the show, my camera started to overheat. So between overheating and the connection issue, just when I got the connections fixed, it overheated 3 times. I couldn't keep it cold enough, I couldn't keep it cool enough, and when it gets too hot, it shuts the whole system down. So I don't know what parts you guys got to see, but we only had one issue during the kite show. Now, of course, the Lion King section was not there at all.
No, not this time.
The Lion King has been cut out for the moment. But they did have one set of kites go directly into the tree.
I saw that.
As soon as the scooter went off, it just immediately got caught in the tree.
Connected to the jet ski, I heard.
And then. But of course, the big ones, I think they've set it up to where all the pictures I've seen of them landing in the station, that seems like
so
what
cool.
it's like what they meant to do. That's like what they're supposed to do at the end.
It's awesome.
I don't know. We'll come back again, maybe on a cooler day and watch it again, most definitely. But it was a cute little show.
Yeah.
It wasn't something extravagant.
I was just like, turtles.
I don't know. A lot of Jungle Books, so it feels special because that's the last movie Walt worked on.
And I like the little interactive things where the kids get to go along with the whole little turtles.
Yeah, so
the only
cute.
problem is they need more turtles. I saw a lot of kids who were still wanting one.
They still got to join the parade.
Yeah, they still let them join in the parade. But the smaller kids don't really understand that. Even if they're in the parade, they want to hold something.
Yeah.
My concern was whether or not when you give a bunch of little kids sticks.
I was expecting someone to get whacked.
I just waited for a turtle to come along and go, boom, crash.
That's literally what I was thinking.
Crash. So a few tips if you guys are coming to go see Disney Kitetails. Number 1, I would suggest that you sit, if you can, one of the rows farthest down, because there is a pole that's about halfway up.
Yeah.
So if you sit in one of the upper rows, you will have a pole that may be in your way. So
I still enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was no big. It wasn't a huge visibility issue, but if you're filming it or something like that, that's just a tip to have unobstructed view.
They also get a higher chance of participating with like the turtles in their own.
Right. If you're lower to the ground and also in the edge of the roads, if you have smaller kids, bigger chances of the kids getting to be in the turtle parade. Other than that, we'll keep an eye on it. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully they're going to get the kinks out and get better and better. I mean, they've just been doing this since Friday.
It's definitely really impressive watching the water skiers move.
I love that during the elephant parade. I liked it when the elephant parades. It's cool to see the elephants actually swaying in the kites.
I like to watch the youngest elephant all of a sudden go, oh!
Yeah, the little cute parade of the elephants in the front. So, all right. So thank you guys for holding in for us, even though it is still now extremely hot. It's glass. So, but thank you guys for hitting that like button, which means we've got 150 likes, which means Jane gets to go, and Fred gets to go on Cali River Rapids. So, hey Jen! But she doesn't want to say hello to me. She'll say hello to you guys.
Hi, Jay!
So I've got a Yeti and a Jane with me.
And a Fred.
So let's go get wet and cool off a little bit because it's a little warm today. It started off nice, but it's warming up. All right, let's go.
We're frozen over there.
Are we frozen? We probably are frozen. No, don't be frozen.
We're gonna have to say hi again.
It may just be my secondary phone. It's on Wi-Fi, so Disney Wi-Fi goes in and out.
Yeah.
So that actually could be frozen because I've lost signal on that side.
Never know.
That's the issue. Back and forth, back and forth. So I'll tell you this, if anybody ever says that it must be easy to be a streamer because all you have to do is walk around and talk.
Huh.
Oh, a little bit. I wish.
Disney, Dad.
I wish. Following the leader, the leader, the leader. We're following the leader wherever he will go. He doesn't know his way around the park, the park.
It's a good thing here, Chris, because today I forgot that I swear I'm a grown-up button.
I need to be supervised. So I don't know if I'm that good of a Disney dad.
I mean,
I gotta take care of both of you now? Oh, no.
We're both caffeinated. Woohoo!
but I'm much calmer, actually, now that I've had coffee, like Stitch.
I hear something from the mountains. Ah, don't come. Don't come up here. The Yeti's hard enough to keep.
I wonder if the Yeti and Elsa are friends.
It's Marshmallow's roommate.
It's Marshmallow's cousin, twice removed. All right, so just getting back into our chat here. Sorry about that, guys. Woo. Some more people who came in while we were hanging out in the theater today. Donwee Disney, good morning. Good to have you in. Jen Gardner jumped in to say hello. Hope you guys are having an awesome Monday. Amy is in. Good to see you, Amy. Captain Good Guy is with us. Captain Good Guy.
As opposed to Captain Bad Guy.
He's not a captain though. He's like staff sergeant at best. Gary's in. Connor's back with us. Good to see you guys in today. It is a warm day here in Animal Kingdom, slowly getting up and up to 90 degrees. There is a slight chance of a thunder shower this afternoon. But other than that, it's a warm one with a slight breeze. So, Disney Kitetails. It's not going to blow anybody away. It's cute. It's a fun little show. It's a distraction. It is in the sun.
There are parts you can find shade, though.
So fine, you know, if you sit in the shade, great. Make sure you bring something to drink and hydrate while you're doing it. If you like the Jungle Book, there's lots of little cute little things to enjoy. It's not going to break anybody's review meter. And they had less problems today than they've been reporting in the past, so.
I also think that whoever used the kites were very talented. So there's no way I could do that.
Let's oversimplify. Well, they just sit on the back of a jet ski and rock these sticks back and forth.
Yeah, but they don't fall off the jet ski.
Yeah, we don't know if they have a harness or anything, Chris.
I'm just laughing, thinking, I would probably fall off.
Yeah.
So we came by here earlier. I was telling you guys about this Sunday, and then I realized after I'd walked away that we were looping and you guys never got to hear me. So, that Kitetails Sunday, we just got finished watching the show Kitetails. Over here at the Anandapur ice cream truck, we have the Kitetails Sunday, $5.49. It is a strawberry and lemon flavored soft serve swirled together, topped with a white chocolate medallion with King Louis on it, the kite from the show. Cute little way if your kids really enjoyed the show to finish up, come over and have a little sundae with Kite Louis. Get it? Kite Louis. That one flew right over your heads, didn't it? No strings attached.
I mean, at least it didn't get stuck in a tree.
Oh, come on, I gotta pull you along here, don't I?
All right, so Jen, where are we gonna find you? Oh, Fred. Fred decided to hop out.
Where's Fred?
He decided to jump down and try to explore, and I'm like, no, Fred. You gotta stay with the group.
So, good morning and welcome to the stream, Teresa and Travis. How are you guys doing today? You guys helped us get to 150 likes, and Brenna said that she would ride Cali River Rapids with me if we got to 150. And so Jane is going to get on the river. I always love this stuff. This stuff is always so cool. Sorry, I got distracted. Squirrel.
You are very much a dog.
See, normally I can just do my little squirrel stuff and nobody knows I'm doing it. I'm just back here just...
Prince, you touch more stuff than a child.
Yeah, I gotta sanitize a lot.
All right.
Jackson got one too.
All right, so what's our wait time on Cali today? 10 minutes.
That's not bad, but let's find dinner spot to swap.
So let's find a place to lose Jen.
There's a bench right over there.
You want to go find some shade?
Like basically, like,
Let's go. Let's go find you a shade over here. Come on. All right. Sit you back here where you're nice and cool.
no, I'm so glad Chris was watching us at that point.
So here's the deal.
Oh no.
I'm gonna let you, while you're sitting here,
I have to
be in charge
stream?
of stuff,
Oh god.
No, like the chat.
and you can chat, and we won't know what's being chatted on.
Oh, goodness.
Because I'm gonna leave this with you,
So I get to be Susan.
and or Liberty.
Liberty doesn't like this ride?
Oh no, Liberty will ride, but she'll also jump into the chat sometimes.
Oh. I see.
So from home, when at school, sometimes she just jumps in the chat and just chats away. So hang on, I'm going to disconnect our camera here.
Cool. Do you want Fred to share it?
No.
Okay. Fred's coming
Here we
with
go.
us.
You want to do it here, or I can take it out for you.
Nah, that's cool. No worries.
Got it? All right, so this is hot. Ow! There we go. All right, so
Fred, I'm gonna stick you in because now I'm paranoid you're gonna try to jump out of the rapids.
don't jump out, Fred.
So he's staying here. I mean, he's
All right,
driving
so-
away when we were walking.
In charge of chat, we will not be able to see chat or comments while we're riding. So Jen is going to be in charge of ear-to-ear magic chat. Please keep it family friendly.
No bare bottoms.
No bare bottoms. We had a bare elephant bottom this morning on the stream,
That's a little different.
which was fine until the family in front of me pointed it out. So when you see ear-to-ear magic, it's either going to be Susan or Jen talking away. Now, are you on Wi-Fi at the moment?
I have no idea.
All right, let me check to make sure. Let me make sure. Oop. Nope, do it this way. Yes, you're on Wi-Fi, so you won't need me.
Cool.
There you go. Have fun.
Thanks.
We'll see you after getting wet.
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
Taking it off of the gimbal, so it's going to be a little bumpy here, guys. The camera can get wet, but the gimbal cannot.
I like my phone too, so we should be good.
Unless she loses both of our phones in the process.
That is true.
And I'm not saying anything, but there is a historical precedent there. All right, let's go.
Here we go.
Hello. Good morning, Hannah.
It's like, do I still have my mask? Yes, I do.
If you guys are just jumping in, we are here at Disney's Animal Kingdom today. The rest of this week's schedule, we will be at Epcot starting tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. using the new, utilizing the earlier rope drop hours at Epcot. No longer 11 o'clock, it's now earlier. Wednesday, we'll be back at Magic Kingdom. Thursday, Susan and I have a media event to go to in the morning, so no rope drops, but keep your eyes out for a new stream to be popped in, maybe later in the day from Universal. And Friday, we will be at Hollywood Studios, rope drop. So Tuesday 9, Wednesday 9, Thursday later, Friday 9.
I'm guessing there's no changing Liberty this week because she'll be working at school.
Well, it depends if we decide to come back a little bit later as well.
True. We would love to see her.
Well, it must be good. Somebody's getting wet.
Cool.
So how many times have you been on Cali River Rapids?
Never.
This is your first time riding?
Yes, because my mom's one of those I don't like water rides unless it's Splash Mountain kind of people.
I don't know anybody like that. Nobody like that.
Like your mom like that too, Chris?
Well, there might be somebody that I know that's like that. Not gonna call anybody out though.
Like you can't even see my head.
I can't read the comments, so I cannot get in trouble for a while. And by then I got a short-term memory, so I'm like, what did I get? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Hi, I'm Dory. I had fun. I had fun on Instagram a week or so ago. I posted the statue of Dory twice, intentionally, just to see if anybody noticed. But both times I said, hi, I'm Dory. This is a long wait. We're way back far. Normally we go pretty far in. So this one is this one's a confused ride. Sometimes I'm told you have to wear a mask at a certain point later on. Other times we've walked through this area not having to wear a mask, so.
That they'll tell me if I need to put my mask on.
Right. So normally there'd just be a cast member there. If it's a point in a queue when you have to wear a mask, there'll be a cast member set there just to remind you. So.
Yesterday was Magic Kingdom.
All riders must wear shoes. Good to know.
They want you to wear shoes in the parks at all times, actually.
Come on, ready? Like
You know what ends up happening is a lot of times, this happens a lot. It will rain, and instinctually people will take their shoes off. Not sure why. Cast members, once that happens, will have to run after people and remind them to put their shoes back on.
It sounds like what I wear at Cedar Point.
Yeah. Well, what happens is they take their shoes off, and then they end up stepping on a trading pin or something. Yeah, you know, getting something stuck in their foot, and they're trying to avoid all those kind of things. So we will have some downtime in the queue right here, guys. Just keep refreshing if we do go looping. I'll try to get us back on before we start the ride. I like to look at all the stuff that's outside of the queue. This makes me hungry for paella.
I actually don't like paella.
No?
No, it's one of the things I tried while I was and that's why I said I don't
It's a little bit longer line than we've experienced here lately.
Well, it's hot.
Yeah? This is the ride to cool off on.
I think it's the only water ride in Animal Kingdom that you will get wet on.
And sometimes not even that. Okay, other than Splash Mountain, is there any other ride anywhere on Disney property you get wet on?
When the camels are sitting, that's perfect.
Yeah, and that can be iffy. Here you get spit on by elephants.
It was very surreal to be on this side of the camera.
Oh, yeah.
I don't normally have to hold it like that.
This feels so weird. I don't think I could be a vlogger, Chris. Probably both.
So we've got a 10-minute wait posted for Cali River Rapids.
I didn't look when we got in.
But we've been a little bit further back than I normally go. Last time I rode, we went through that queue, and that was the very first time I've ever been in that place. It's Mr. Panika's shop.
Looking is free.
We better hustle it up.
Please you come in our store.
Looking is free. Please you come in our store. Okay.
I mean, I would, but it looks like it's closed. Hi. How are you, Kristen?
Good, how are you?
Great, thank you.
Now you know what I like to do.
That's your name, Danny?
I hear birds, but you never know if it's actual birds or...
Just like the pre-recorded screens.
or just a sprinkle.
We'll find out.
Place your bets. Who's going to get more wet, Brenna or myself? I say Jane's going to get it.
I mean, I got a flopping hat. Text me.
Jane is going to get it. Jane is going to get it. Jane is going to get it. Johnny's going to get it. Jane is going to get around if you just don't care to get wet. Here she goes. Oh, it turned. Oh! Oh! Yeah.
I think I got literally everybody.
Is there anybody who didn't get wet?
Hey, my socks dry.
Oh, my shorts ain't dry. I'll tell you that. Oh!
That was great.
My shorts.
I think the only person that's dry is
Oh, they turned off the waterfall. Normally there's water running in the cave here. Everybody gets that. Watch out for these. That's it.
That's it?
That's
Really?
it.
Wow.
That's it.
Like, it was good, though.
Except for the elephants.
Elefantes.
The elephants.
Elefantes.
The,
That kind of hurt.
so did you make it? Did you get wet?
I would say so.
Yeah. I didn't even go down first and I got wet. Watch out for the elephants. Elephants! No!
Watch yourself. Nice to wait down. I know. Nobody does. Watch your step, guys.
There you go. That's one way to twirl it out. Oh boy.
That was great.
That was fun. On a day as hot as today, not a bad thing at all. All right, so here's our little magic green buttons.
I like getting wet, so
Lucky number 13 down there.
they're just out of range for the most part.
The bands, is it Banzan boy? Gives our next lucky.
Oh yeah. And there they go. They're in the spot.
And they stop right under the elephants. Continually goes. Some of them, that's the first time they got wet the entire time.
Skirt so you can fix your petticoat.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not going to put that on the stream.
That's a good call.
That is definitely for sure. That is that doesn't wear shorts under skirts.
All right,
Glasses are so wet.
I know.
did get wet.
Alright.
Actually, everybody in the boat got wet.
Really? It went like whoosh.
We weren't even going down backwards, but when it hit the bottom and hit the side, this huge wave came over the entire boat, and everybody in the
It
boat
made
got
me think
splashed.
of when we
I
run
can't remember the last
that
time that's
blacking
ever
at camp.
happened on Cali.
Oh yeah.
I was like, threw me off. I was like, oh my gosh, I got wet. When does that ever happen?
All the time now.
One of these days, they're going to take you on no trap barges over here, to where you get completely like drenched.
Sounds like fun.
You know, those who ride it will get drenched.
I'll hang with Susan.
Yeah, Susan doesn't ride that ride either.
I think that I will not be wearing my wizard robes that day.
Probably, I wouldn't advise it. I would not advise it. So, all right. Well, thank you guys so much for being patient. I know we're continually battling the issues with connectivity. Thank you guys for the likes and the comments and hanging out with Jen here in the comments. Did a great job, by the way.
Thanks, I had fun.
She's our new chatter. She's just gonna hang out now. She's gonna move down here and just sit on the rides and chat with everybody while we're riding.
You have to bring that up with my boss. I don't think she'd be too
Just give me your boss's name.
He needs to get some, then he can be that typical dad with socks and sandals.
Sandals and socks. Oh my, oh my. Let's go. Heading back out of Asia and going into Discovery Island. Again, thank you guys for hanging out with us on our streams, having a little fun in the parks. Make sure, if you need to, ask some questions. We're here to let you guys know what our experiences are like. We want to share a little bit of the magic with you, but we also want to make sure that we are a source of information of what we've seen, what we've experienced. If you've got a trip upcoming, or if you'd like to plan a trip and you just want to reach out to us so we can help you, we'll be glad to answer your questions. I mean, that's what we've been doing with Jen and Brennan now for about a year and a half, right? Hopefully all your questions got answered before you got here.
One did and we got answered as soon as we saw ya.
I'm excited about you guys trying and going to the Boo Bash tomorrow. I'm excited for you guys to go to the Boo Bash tomorrow.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
And then just make sure you get some extra candy for me, okay? I'll meet you the next day, and I'll do, Disney dads need to do a candy check. So you can't eat anything until I check all the candy.
So like our other Halloween with us, starting when we get back tonight.
But you know, Disney dads are the ones who have to check the candy
We'll have our Disney mom check it.
and make sure it's good and they're safe. And if anything's melted too much, we'll take care of it. If it looks kind of suspicious, I mean, I don't want you to eat anything that's too sus. That's what we gotta do. I gotta look out for you.
That sounds a little sus to me.
Sussed out, Chris.
So WWE fan, the wait times on rides, I say over this past weekend, have been surprisingly crazily low.
Yeah, it's like longer waits for merchandise and food.
Yes, it's taken us longer, and we actually waited more for lunch than we did for any ride. We've waited in lines longer for merchandise than any attraction this past weekend. So that might, you know, switch a little bit as we move forward and go back in. But I think that after the excitement of being here on the 1st of October, things may kind of level out a little bit more.
Yeah.
But you know what, we got on Expedition Everest this morning with 5 minutes.
Yeah.
On the first, we got on Mine Train
10-minute wait on Mine Train is insanely crazy low.
Yeah.
We had basically a walk-on rope drop for the safari. You know, that really helps when you show up early in the parks like that.
Yeah, we only waited like 30 minutes for Flight of Passage.
That's a really good time, actually. It's a really good time. WWE fan, who are your new buddies? They're not new. They're with us all the time. Matter of fact, they're oftentimes in the chat. If you guys want to introduce yourselves again for those who've joined in.
I'm Jen.
I'm Brenna.
And you guys, what is your account names when you see them?
Brenna.
I think mine's either Jen Wilderman or Wilderman Jen. I'm not
I
sure.
think it's Jen Wilderman. I think it is Jen Wilderman.
I'm like, it's just, I don't think there's any other Brennas in the chat.
Yeah, you're kind of easy. We have like tons of Jens.
Yeah.
We love all the Jens. We love all the Jens, all the Jeffreys, all the. Sometimes we have a lot of Mikes. We've only got one Larry, and we love him to death.
Is he a cucumber?
No, he is not. But he, I think he does have a hairbrush. Jeffrey, I hope you do get me feeling better today. Let us know. Really, the merch alliance is longer. Yes, it really is. That's no exaggeration, actually. Rachel says, hello, Jen. Cooling off on college. So, we got everybody in there? There we go. Well, everyone, we've been, she got wet. I got some wetness. I promise you this is not sweat. So.
It's pretty wet.
It's sweat. It's wet, not sweat. So, but we got a good dose of it on Cali.
Like my glasses are any proof.
How my glasses dry? I don't even know. Well,
Wipe them automatically.
all done. So, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We had a few connection problems. Always something, right? And I'd like to again thank Brenna and Jen for hanging out with us today on the stream. It's kind of cool to have them on this side of the camera today.
Yeah, and a little surreal.
This is what we do. This is how we live on a regular basis. But it's cool to have you guys here on this side and help us out and be a part of the stream. So make sure that you guys say hello to them, and because next time you might see them, they might be back on the other side. So
you're gonna be stalking us all week.
that's probably true. So
No, he's going to be enjoying Disney.
No, the joke is everywhere he's going.
Oh, is our schedule your schedule?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, you guys have a great afternoon. Hopefully your Monday has started off pretty solid and positive. And I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of pixie dust here, following along with us. As always, guys, it's always a pleasure to have new people pop into our streams and to be a subscriber on our channel. So for all of you guys who have newly subscribed, welcome in. Thank you for being a part of the Ear to Ear Magic community, and everybody else is glad to welcome you in and to be a part of it too. Matter of fact, just this past week on Friday, we had a brand new patron over on our Patreon. So Lori, I'd like to give a special shout out to Lori. Welcome, Lori, welcome in. Glad to have you in part of that group. And if you guys are ever interested in checking out and being a part of the official Ear to Ear Magic crew, you can do so on patreon.com/Ear to Ear Magic. We put some special pictures and stuff I wouldn't normally put anywhere else. And we can have some inside chat that we don't have to put anywhere else. So you guys can tell me about how goofy I look all day long, and it's perfectly fine. Not that you would hold back from saying that in the regular chat anyway. So anyway. As always, if you have any other questions, you can always watch the replay and ask questions. We'll be glad to reply to them afterwards. And you can always catch replays if you miss a live stream on our channel at any one point. And we will, again, tomorrow be streaming from Epcot, started at 9 a.m. Wednesday, Magic Kingdom, 9 a.m. Thursday will be a late stream if one at all, so make sure you have your notifications on. And Friday will be rope dropping at 9 a.m. again at Hollywood Studios. So you guys have a wonderful day. Let us know if we can help you plan your next vacation. You know, your information is down in the descriptions. You can always reach me at chrisedwards at travelmation.net. And for always, we're going to have some more fun in the parks. And we'll see you guys tomorrow in the parks. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a wonderful afternoon. Yes, remember to stay in after the stream is over. Tomorrow's stream will automatically pop up. You can.
I was like, it's just Chris today.